Hello everybody and welcome to today's episode of Ask Alli. You guys asked for it, so here it is. I'm going to talk to you about skincare. Now you guys have specifically asked me about my skincare routine, which I am going to share with you. I have all of my products here with me, but I also just wanted to give you a little bit of my advice, things that I've sort of just researched over the years, things that I've sort of found out through trial and error. So it's really important to keep in mind, I think, when you're dealing with beauty products, things can get very expensive very quickly, and I think the most important thing is to balance out where you splurge and where you save. I think it's really critical to sort of make sure that you're really focusing on what your target areas are, things that you need a little bit more help with. You can spend a little bit more money there, but if you're not really lacking in other departments, don't go all out and spend $100 on every single product that you use because it's wasteful. So I go between two cleansers. If I am breaking out, which I actually am now, kind of ironic that I'm doing a skincare video, I use something that has like a very mild amount of salicylic acid in it. That's very good for getting rid of pimples and acne, but it is also very, very drying for your skin. So I like to use it in very small amounts. I think this has 2% in it. This is just an oil-free acne wash. This is Neutrogena, and I actually have the redness soothing one because I have a few places on my face where I have some redness. So this works really well for me, and this is something really good to keep in mind too when you're trying to cover things on your face. If your face is very red, green does a really good job of covering that up. The other thing that I like to use to cleanse my face is a Lancôme product. It's just like a cleansing water, and this works really well for all different skin types. I would say that my skin type is somewhere between dry and combination skin. My skin's pretty dry, but it definitely can get oily depending on the products that I'm using on my face. I love this product. Actually, I found this out from Michelle Phan, who is a beauty guru on YouTube. I'm sure you guys know her. It actually removes makeup. It's a fantastic cleanser in my opinion. I really enjoy this. It's super easy, and if I'm lazy and I don't want to wash my face full out, you can just put this on a cotton ball and it removes all of your makeup and cleans your face, so you don't have to even get your face wet. After I clean my face, whether or not I use, soap and water, that soap that I showed you, or the cleansing water, I always use a toner. Now here's an area that I'm going to caution you guys. I would say stay away from very harsh toners. Even if you have oily skin, one thing that is recommended by a lot of people is not overwashing your face. A lot of times what that has a tendency to do is strip your face of its natural sort of first layer of moisture and other good stuff that your face is just awesome and does on its own. And when you do that, it can actually cause your face to sort of overproduce oil, and it also strips your face of that first layer of defense from all of the natural bacteria and toxins and other crap that floats around in the air that you breathe. All of that stuff will eventually build up on your face, and all of those impurities and other gross things can clog your pores and cause breakouts. So I would caution you guys to be really careful about that. If you're using an astringent or a toner that is making your face look really shiny or is kind of stripping all of the moisture off, that's not good for your skin. It's going to mean that you're going to have to compensate by putting another product on your face to restore the moisture, which can also in turn clog your pores. I would say avoid alcohol almost at all costs. I don't think it's really a good thing to put on your skin. It's very drying. The next thing that I would say is critical for me personally is eye care. Now I have two things. This is just the sample size of it, but this is Clinique All About Eye Serum. This stuff is magical. I put this on in the morning before I do my makeup, and it completely like depuffs my eye area. I have a lot of trouble with my under eye area being extremely dry, so I stumbled upon this. This is a Kiehl's creamy eye treatment. This stuff is awesome. It's expensive for this pot of it, but there's so much in here. I mean, you literally just use like half of that. Like you can use that for both eyes. I don't use very much at all, so this is a really nice product to have if you need under eye moisture. If you don't splurge there. Like I said, whatever is personally a problem for you is where you need to focus. If you have any kind of facial discoloration, here's a really good one for you. This is something that I use a lot. This is another Clinique product. It's called Even Better Clinical. This is a dark spot corrector, and when you have old acne scars on your face, it's almost as bad as having the actual acne. So this is really amazing. It actually sort of retones the surface of your skin, and this will actually kind of lighten all of those kind of hyperpigmented areas on your face so that your skin looks totally flawless. This is incredible, and I use this every single night. I love this stuff. Now, if what you're struggling with is large pores that seem to sort of make your makeup application uneven or just generally look a little bit strange, which I actually struggle with this. A really good product to use that I've found is by DERMAdoctor, and this is again just a little sample size that I have laying around. This is called Picture Porefect, and this is amazing. This stuff is really good. This isn't going to make your face completely smooth like a baby's butt, but it is going to help you with specific areas. I don't apply this over my entire face. I mostly mostly only use this right here and here, sometimes here and sometimes here, just wherever I can see my pores sort of looking a little out of control. If you're concerned with using a good anti-wrinkle product, I'm still diving into this market. I'm getting to the age where, due to my sun exposure and due to me making this face all the time or this face all the time, I'm starting to see some wrinkles developing on my forehead. It's really not a big deal. People are super dramatic about wrinkles, but one answer in skincare is often it's better to prevent than to try and correct later. So if you're trying to make sure that you don't end up with any crow's feet or any early smile lines or any of those areas that are very common for wrinkle development as you age, this is a small sample size that I actually just got with a sunscreen that I recently bought, and I actually like this. This is, I don't even know how to pronounce the name. Oh my gosh, it's like La Roche-Posay, something like that. If it's French, I'm saying it right. If it's not, I'm totally not saying this right. But this is called Redermic, and it's a dermatological anti-aging concentrate. Another thing that's really good to have on hand is a good moisturizer. This is something that I would say is a good idea to invest in no matter what your skin type, because if you're oily, you're going to need a specially formulated moisturizer that's going to allow your face to be hydrated without creating a buildup and shine on your face. Whereas if your face is dry, you're also going to need something that is heavy enough to moisturize your skin, but not so emollient that it causes your makeup to slide around or causes other issues for you when trying to use other facial products. Now, a moisturizer that I love is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, and the reason why I love these guys, and again, these are just sample sizes I have laying around, is that you can get these for different skin types. So this one is very dry to dry combination, and this is the one that I use at night, and then this is the Dramatically Different Gel instead of the lotion, and this is for oily or combination skin. And this is what I use under makeup during the day. Now, this is a random one. This is one that I would say is a daily thing for me. I wouldn't recommend wearing this on your face under makeup. I put this all over my scars at night, and also I use it just to sort of seal in moisture on my face if I'm particularly dry. I've also used this on the burn that's on my forehead from when I singed myself with a curling iron, which was so stupid. It happens. Finally, one of the most important things that I want to talk to you guys about is sunscreen. Slather on the sunscreen. So this is again that company that I'm having a horrible time pronouncing. I believe it's La Roche-Posay, but I'm not sure. Don't kill me. This is a really, really good sunscreen. This is a broad spectrum. This is a 60 SPF, but for your face, really anything around 30 is going to be perfect. A 15 is the bare minimum. I would say for your face, you need a broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. The reason why I like this one is because it is super, super lightweight. Almost every other sunscreen that I've tried that is claimed to be lightweight and non-greasy has left my face looking like I fried it up in a vat of oil, which is disgusting. So I would recommend this very highly if you've also found the same thing where you can't really get a sunscreen that works well under foundation. This one is incredible. I'm still on the search for the perfect one, but this is a step in the right direction. So there are many other things that you can add sort of in and out of your regimen if you want. Skincare is a very personal thing, and this is my recommendation to you if you have a skin type that's similar to mine. But again, not all products are going to work for everyone, so you just have to do what's best for you. Trial and error is honestly the only way that I've come to find these products. I've been using skincare products for like 10 years now, so it just takes some time to figure out what you really like. Remember guys, if you have anything that you would like me to talk about, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments below. After all, this is Ask Alli. I'm here to answer any and all of your questions to the best of my abilities, and I'm so glad that I'm able to share this with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week for another episode. Bye guys!